Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon here with
Ashley.
and we're doing another trailer reaction today. This one for The Fate and the Furious.
Of the Furious.
Of the Furious. God, how many variations of his name can they do? See, they just should have just stuck with like Fast and Furious 1, Fast and Furious 2, Fast and Furious. Sometimes it's just easier to go with the numbers, people. It's like, especially when you have a name like The Fast and the Furious, it kind of just sums up what the movie is, so you don't really need to like change it.
Fate of the Furious, because it's also an F.
Yeah, just Fast and the Furious. People just call these movies the Fast and Furious movies anyway, so just, just call it the Fast and the Furious. Anyway, so, yeah, this is the newest one. I actually like these movies. I have not watched 2 or 3, because I know that was the ones, 2 that Vin Diesel wasn't in. I know he had, like, a cameo at the end of the third one, but in terms of, like, the storyline with these characters in specific, I guess it goes 1, 4 on. So, I don't know. I'm sure I'll check out maybe 2 and 3 at some point, but I don't know. They're fun kind of action. I know they get...
Now they're actually action movies.
Yeah, well, they're freaking superhero movies now. Holy
I know.
crap. They do stuff in here that the Avengers are like, geez. It's a bit excessive, isn't it? I don't know. I know sometimes they get compared to like the Transformers movies being excess, whereas I feel this franchise can get away with it more because Transformers kind of comes from a more kind of sci-fi geekdom origin, and it was kind of turned into kind of big action schlock, so to speak. So, well, schlock, it's a fun word. But whereas the Fast and Furious, they're kind of like, to me, like a throwback to like just kind of 80s action movies, just big, over the top, a lot of fun. Not meant to be taken like, oh, this so unrealistic. Well, no shit, this is unrealistic. These movies are realistic. They'd be over in like 30 seconds because of what they're doing in these cars. Yeah. But anyway, so this is the new one. The first one without Paul Walker, who unfortunately died during the filming of the previous one. So they retired his character. They didn't kill him off. Now he's off being a family man. So it's the story going forward with these characters without him. So let's check it out. Let's see what that story is.
Let's see what their fate is.
Yeah, I'm a little curious. So here we go. So much for subtlety. If there was any maybe question of maybe they're going to try a more subtle approach. Brick wall. Nah.
That was complete destruction. What you want from me?
On Sunday's day.
No.
That's what I do. Phase 2.
Very pretty lady.
Phase 2? What's phase 2? Pounds away.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Here's the thing, though. Like they've always been trying to kill people if they can avoid it. I hope those are bad guys. They just did that too.
Well, I'd be a
genuine outlaw.
So it was like The Rock, like an outlaw with them now, or are they just working with him for like a government thing?
About to go up against the only thing they can't handle. You.
Oh shit. So bad for
Okay. Whoa, Charlize Theron's in this?
Betray your
Apparently.
family. You did today.
Are those dreads or braids?
Dominic Toretto
Or just really greasy.
just turned on us.
Okay, so he's
I don't know why
in
he's doing
prison.
this, but that wasn't done.
That's what, was he arrested?
She's the very
Or
definition
was he like,
of high-tech terrorism. And now she's
or
working
maybe
for
like
your
planted in there?
I think I found my team.
This should be interesting.
Well,
Want to play like that?
Well, it is a muscle car, so I think it's taking it a little bit literally, but sure.
Which is why
You're gonna need
Physics need not apply.
I will beat you like a Cherokee drum.
Sure. Okay.
I wouldn't.
That is one way to hurt a man, I guess. Bam. The Jason Statham's back. Good to see.
Oh, it took longer than I expected.
Kurt Russell, yeah. We just watched that thing not too long ago, too. So it's funny seeing him
Surprise.
beardless.
I just fell in love. I've been waiting for this. We got
That tank.
Shit.
Are they in like Antarctica or
Sure.
something?
Why
like,
not? Why not?
I don't know if the old Dom is in there. I don't
Damn,
give a damn.
minigun.
I'm taking you down, Toretto. Let's play.
It's got like a slave.
I know. I was gonna say that.
I don't know, maybe because you're in an orange Lamborghini.
I like it. Booty. Gotta have that. Have those shots. There's a Fast and Furious movie. Or Fate of the Furious movie. For the Furious. I don't know. Bam.
Wow.
At least it's looking good though. What is that? Oh, a submarine. Why not? We haven't used one of those yet in these movies.
So that's why you guys went on an ice field, just
Yeah.
so you could use that.
It's exactly why they did that. You kidding me?
Oh my god.
Boom.
It's like they're trying to like.
Dom! You gonna turn your back on family?
Woo. Charlize Theron was like, I will do this movie if I get to kiss Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel was like, I'll do this movie, get to kiss Charlize Theron. Are you kidding me? Let's not pretend that deal was one-sided. Huh? Darn, poor Vin.
Wow.
Kissing beautiful blondes all day. Crap. No. So, right off the bat, I think it's very clear that Vin Diesel's character, Dominic Toretto, is not a bad guy. She has something on him,
Yeah.
on his family, that he has to... They're probably going to do a thing where she's going to kill someone, or she's got someone hostage or whatever.
Their way of life is threatened.
Yeah, and it's basically like, you have to help me out, and if you tell anyone, I'm going to kill you. Like,
Yeah.
because it's very clear he's not... Because you can even see the look on his face. He's not really doing it to be malicious. It's a very obvious plot, and I don't think anyone's going to be like, what's going on? I think it's pretty obvious what's going on. But like I said, these films are not trying to be like, you know, Shakespeare with a stick shift, basically. I keep using like Shakespeare as like I said, Baywatch wasn't Shakespeare on the beach. These movies aren't Shakespeare with a stick shift, but they are a lot of fun, and they know that, you know.
Yeah.
And I've always said this is probably one of the most intelligent franchises of all, because it knows exactly what it is, and it's by design. I feel certain other films, they try to maybe be something, but they fall short despite their efforts. Whereas this film, because if you look at like the first one,
Their fate is short-lived.
not this franchise is not
Well,
short.
no, not this one. But
Like the first one was essentially just a legit remake of what was the movie with Keanu Reeves and Kurt Russell, like in the early 90s, Point Break.
I don't think I've ever seen Point Break.
Ooh, movie night. I know they recently remade Point Break, but I thought it was pointless because the Fast and Furious, if you watch that movie, it's an exact remake. You know, sometimes dare I even say a ripoff, but it's literally just replaced cars with, surfing with cars, and it's the exact.
Surfing?
Well, that was their thing. Like the Outlaws in that film, they were like surfers. They like to surf. It was just.
I'm curious now.
It wasn't focal to the plot, but it was like that was their culture, their way of life. They were about surf. It was like it had like a whole like Zen thing about it. But the kind of the way they treat cars, and that was that movie, and it was pretty grounded. Even though at the time you're like, man, this movie's so action packed, the stunts are incredible, and now you look at that movie, and it looks like some quaint little indie movie by comparison. But they're fun, and they know exactly what they are, and they entertain. But you're what? How many? What is this? The fifth one? Like what? Or no, 6? No, it's 8.
Yeah, it's 8.
It's 8 movies in. You got to try to switch it up and do things. So even though, yes, I know Vin
It
Diesel.
almost makes me wish they called it the Fate of the 8. Well, I don't think there's actually 8 characters.
No, but that would rhyme
Yeah,
better.
I know.
But they got to add another character in just for that title. Just we need to shoehorn another character in so we can use Fate of the 8. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they believe anyone's gonna see this and think, oh boy, I guess maybe he really did go bad.
Yeah.
No, he didn't go bad, but it's just something different, So it'll play out on screen differently than the others. I know the director, his name escapes me at the moment. He's the guy who just did Straight Outta Compton.
I'm not sure
He did like
his name.
Friday and all those movies. So, but no, it's I don't know. I like it. I want to see it.
Me too. I know we will see it.
Oh, we're gonna go see it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see it. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, no, Charlize Theron looks good though. But that's the thing. Okay, so is The Rock working with them, or are they working with him? And did he go to jail because he was a criminal, or did he go to jail because Kurt Russell wanted to plant him in there to get Jason Statham or something like that?
I have no
I don't know.
idea.
So that's the part I'm actually not
Jason
clear.
Statham was at the end of 5.
He was at the end of the last one. He
Was
was
it the last one?
Yeah. He got arrested, got put in jail. Because I'm curious. Okay, that's the part I'm unclear about.
Okay.
Is The Rock bad guy or not a bad guy, but a criminal? Did he
Yeah.
is he a turncoat?
Or is it just like a setup to get him out? Yeah.
to get me out. So that's
Even though it's like Kurt Russell kind of was like, hey, you two have
Well, that's what
fighting,
I'm-
so it's like, why would they go through the trouble of doing that?
so you could see The Rock and
Well,
Jason Statham fight,
so
or
you
have a
can see
big
The
prison
Rock
brawl.
Beat him like a Cherokee drum.
Yeah, which hey, that could have been the name of the movie, the Cherokee Drum, and that's I don't know. Beat like a Cherokee drum. That is such an odd choice of words. I'm just kind of like, what does that look like? What does it look like when one band beats another man like a Cherokee drum? I almost kind of want to see that.
Slapping his booty.
I don't.
Or those giant pecs. Well, if it's The Rock, it'd be his giant pecs.
If you drum The Rock's pecs, it would sound like a giant taiko drum. Like boom, 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 boom. It would like
He can
resonate.
probably do that trick where he's like,
He can do that.
Oh my
trick.
God.
Yeah, I've seen him do it.
So,
Yeah.
there you go.
There we go.
He's his own drum.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, so okay, so Fate of the Furious. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay. The Fate of the Furious is the first trailer for it. I mean, not really surprised by anything. These movies at this point are what they are, and I said the same about the Transformers movies. If you love the Transformers movies, you'll love what you see in the trailer because it's more or less the same. If you don't, well, okay. And same thing with these movies. I love these movies. They're good fun, and not everything needs to be like I don't know, like super in depth. I mean, I love movies that make you think, but sometimes I love movies where things just blow up. And I don't know. I like these movies, so sue me. Anyway,
They're real good.
yeah, okay. All right, guys. So, what did you think of the trailer? Do you like it? Are you a fan of the franchise, or did you jump into it later on? Do you just not care? Did this one make you care? Did this one make you continue to care? Give us your thoughts, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm sure to check her out on her channel, Rogue Valkyrie. As always, I'll leave the link in the description section below, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.